Yo, what's up? It's your boy KirbyDK10 here, and in today's video, I just want to do a little, uh, new player guide to Destiny 2. What should you do? How, uh, how to play the game, and what should your, first step be into this game. So, number one thing is you need to pick the class that you want to play. So for me, I liked playing. Before I was playing a hunter and I just didn't feel like my class was right, so I picked a Titan and I've been playing it ever since. I've been grinding hard. My power level is pretty high, as you can see. So let's get into the classes. So to start off, alright, let's start off a little voice crack. The first class is going to be a Titan. So Titans, this is like your tank class that you're going to be playing if you want to be a big buff man, like myself. So each class has like its own ability that sort of defines a class, and they all have like a grenade and other stuff, but that main ability is what's going to define your class. So the Titan puts up a big wall. This protects teammates, himself, and you can also have a smaller wall that gives you a little buff. So that's the Titan, pretty simple. Hunter, this is your quick class that you have a movement ability, the roll, and I believe the sidestep as well. Gives you like different things depending on if you want to roll or have a sidestep. So this class, agility based, very quick. It's your damage per second class. It has big grenades, throwing knives. It has the burning pistol ult. But yeah, it's the class that if you're a wimp and you don't got big gains, this is the class that you play, bro. That's all I gotta say. I'm totally not biased here, bro. But next up is Warlock. In this class, it's like the magic one. You can place an orb down that heals teammates and yourself. You can place an orb that gives you and your teammates a buff. It's an okay class. If you're my brother, you play this class, you're kind of, hey, that's all I gotta say. Kind of a weirdo if you play this class. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, it's like magical and stuff. But yeah, that's the three classes. So next thing we're gonna get into is how to level up. I haven't done the new player stuff in a long time, so I don't know exactly what it does whenever you start out, but I believe it places you in like the Cosmodrome, but you're going to want to go to the tower. To start off with, you're going to want to, number one, do story content. Number two, I would strongly advise buying the season pass and the DLC, but the DLC I would say isn't really required. If you want the story of like what's going on in the game, you want the DLC and stuff. That's what it's for. Basically every year they release one big DLC and then they leave the game essentially running for a year. So it's sort of like a sub fee, if you want to think of it that way. You're kind of subscribing to the game, I guess, in a way. If you buy the DLC, you're subscribing for that year or whatever. And I believe the deluxe edition is probably the best value because I think it gives you all the season passes and stuff for that year. So oh well, my door just randomly shut. Sorry if you could hear that, but apparently a ghost is in my house. But so you're going to want to grind out, I guess not grind, but you're going to want to do story content. Then you're going to want to go into, where is it? The Vanguard. And you're going to want to do strikes to get your power level up. You can also play Crucible, although I would strongly recommend against Crucible, as the people in Crucible generally have their builds sorted out and they're going to absolutely destroy you. The other thing you can do is you can do these these like open world map scenarios, which will give you rare gear, which will help you do that, which will help you level up to power level 112. I'm sorry. How do you say this? 1270. So once you're at that power level, which is the soft cap, then you're going to have to look on the map. Where could I find something like this? Would it be here? Let me see. So you see how it says powerful gear tier 1. You're going to want to look for things like that have this little icon next to it. And it should say power gear tier 1 or tier 3 or some other something to that effect. And what that means is it's basically a weekly event. So in the Vanguard, for instance, it'll say like complete 3 strikes with the same subclass element as the element burn. What that means is whatever is here, so like arc singed, it'll say void singed or solar singed. Basically what that means is you have to complete that event using whatever subclass it says, right? On that little thing. So yeah, you're basically going to do that every week until your power level 1320, which I'm at 1319, so I'm almost there. And then once you're at that level, you're going to want to do, let me find it, you're going to want to do raids and other stuff that give you, oh, that only gives you powerful. Interesting. Okay. I didn't know that. But you're going to want to do stuff that gives you this Pinnacle Gear. And so what Pinnacle Gear is it's basically power level 120 to, I'm sorry, 121 to, sorry, what? 1321 to 1330. And that, once you're at 1330, that means that you're capped at the season power level. So for at least this season, and every season the power level goes up and up and up. So there's been multiple seasons. That's why the power level is so, like, such a big number, right? As well as if you buy the DLC, I believe you might be able to get this for free, but you get this Wayfinder's Compass, and you get you basically get a seasonal artifact. This, I think my brother was saying they have something similar in WoW and other MMOs. Basically, this is an item that you can upgrade, and it also gives you bonus power levels. And what you're gonna want, well, I believe at some point somehow I got this bonus power level. I don't know if it's like whenever you hit a certain amount of XP gained or something, but basically the more XP you get, like, the more bonus power level you get. So that's how some people are like level 1360 in, like, the Crucible. That's how they get higher than the power, like the hard cap. So like the Pinnacle cap or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's basically how you get gear. And so if you're wondering as well how to get, like, powerful tier gear, these guys in the tower, they'll have a blue icon on them. What that means is you have to complete 8 of their contracts. So there's a Gambit guy all the way down there. There's this gunsmith, and basically you just complete 8 of their bounties every week and you'll get another item. So this guy as well, the Crucible guy, you want to do some of his contracts, and you're going to want to do this Vanguard guy's contracts, so strikes. And so basically you're gonna, after you do all those, you won't be able to get another engram. You'll see you'll complete 8 of their bounties, and then their icon won't be blue anymore. What that means you have to do is you have to wait till next week and do it all again to get more powerful gear. Every week's reset happens on Tuesday Depending on where you live in the US, it'll be Tuesday around midday, I think 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. For me, it resets at exactly 12 a.m., so it resets like perfectly midday on Tuesday every day. So that's the weekly reset. And those icons will become blue again, and you can basically grind them out and do 8 of their bounties again, and you'll get another power upgrade. So yeah, that's basically it. And then I guess one thing I forgot to show off, I recorded this video before, and the audio was a little messed up, so we'll see how it goes this time, right? Within your subclass, you have all of these things. You can change up your ulti even in between the classes. So like if I want to, as you can see, the fire one, I get a hammer. I can get the smaller hammer that I throw, or I can get a big hammer that I swing around. It's all in whatever perks you want. These are sort of like your perks for the class and stuff. And then these are your grenades. This is your jump ability and your wall. So yeah, this is my new player guide to Destiny. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, and that's about it, boys. Remember, of course, pick the class that speaks to you the most. Don't pick it based off of the competitiveness or whatever else, because the hunter is probably the best class, but I just wasn't enjoying playing it myself, and I switched over to the Titan, and I've been loving my time playing this game. So hope you guys enjoyed. It's been your boy Kirby DK, and I'm out. Peace.